Good morning and welcome. Welcome to the 36th Annual College of Business Technology Outlet Conference. Introduce Craig Van Slyke, Dean of the Frankie College of Business, who will serve as your moderator today. Craig joined us this past summer, coming from St. Louis University. I know from firsthand that he has a tremendous focus on the student experience, and that one of his other priorities is to engage the business community. So we're very fortunate to have him as part of our program. And with that, I'll introduce Craig, and I hope you enjoy your conference.
So it's pretty amazing that this is the 36th conference, and that Wayne and Ron have been doing this for that long. It's hard to believe that two 12-year-olds could set up an event like this. So it's pretty impressive to me. I'd like to add my thanks to all of the table sponsors, and especially Alliance Bank, and all of the unrecognized people that with the Alliance Bank Business Outreach Center, they're back in the back corner. I'm not sure why they got stuck in the back, but they're back in the back, that helped make this possible. It's quite a feat. Also want to acknowledge some students that we have here today. So we have some Frankie College of Business students that are studying econ and finance. Can you guys stand up, wave or something? Thank you. They clean up well. And you know the secret to getting students to turn out to a morning event? Free food. They're pretty happy about the free breakfast. We also have some students who are getting out of class today from Coconino and Flagstaff High Schools. Could you all stand up? And I didn't get a clear answer from them whether it was the free food or the getting out of class or their distraction. But either way, you're here and that's great. Wayne asked me to give you a quick update on kind of the state of NAU. Things are much better. The state budget has not been finalized yet, but it's looking better than it has in quite a few years, so that's a good thing. We got approved for over $70 million in building renovations and upgrades. A lot of that's going to address some necessary maintenance, such as elevator maintenance, new roofs, ADA compliance, that sort of thing. But what's even better news is the enrollment. So this year is the first time that NAU's enrollment has exceeded 26,000. Now it just exceeded 26,000 at 26,002 students. So those last three students, we really want to give a lot of thanks to get us over that number. That's about a 2.5% increase over last year. And just over 18,000 of those students are here in Flagstaff. And that's about 3% over last year. So President Hager is doing a lot of really wonderful things for NAU. He's very forward-thinking. So he's already, even though the rumors are he's going to finish out this year and 2 more, I'm not sure I believe that, but he's going to step down then. But he's really set us up for success into the next decades. And so I think the future is really bright for NAU. And you can see that in the increase in enrollment. It's up over 7,000 students from 10 years ago, which is pretty impressive in this environment. So we just finished the election. $6 billion in campaign ad spending. Over 1 million ads in local and network media for the presidential race alone. What, a year and a half of listening to all this? And we're basically right back where we started. So we have President Obama, and we have a divided House and Senate. And so we don't know what the future is going to bring. If you read the news at all, I hear my mother talking about the economic cliff. So we have the economic cliff. We have QE, what is it, 3 now? I think we just need to change it to QEN so we don't have to come up with a new term each time. The housing bubble, the Eurozone crisis, and it just goes on and on. It gets a little bit overwhelming. But when I was thinking about what I wanted to say today, the key to dealing with uncertainty is information. And that's the whole point of today, is to try to equip all of you with a little bit of information so you can make better decisions moving forward throughout the next year. That's kind of a tall order to set you all up for, so hopefully it'll be up to the challenge. And if you find yourself getting too depressed about all of this, I want you to keep the advice of Thomas Aquinas in mind. He said, sorrow can be alleviated by good sleep, a bath, and wine. Keep that in mind because if you find yourself getting just a little bit too bummed out,